Hello my dear little friends, how are you? Fine? Very good. Very good. Now you can see three words here. One, three. Now they are pronounced in the same way. There, there, there. So if you pronounce words the same way but different meaning, they are called homophones. Homophones. What is homo means same. Homo, same. Then phones means sound. Words having the same sound but meaning differs. So here you can see this is a possessive adjective. Isn't it? Possessive adjective. There. There means this is their class. Means this class belongs to them. This is their bag. This bag belongs to them. This is their house. This house belongs to them. Understand? That is their theater. That theater belongs to them. Understand? So there means possessive adjective. We have seen this. When you studied my, your, his, her, isn't it? It's, then our, your and their. Plural, third person. There. Plural, that is. Third person plural. Okay. Now this there means place. Here, there. I am standing here. You are sitting there. See, that is different. That is here and there. Here, opposite is there. See, I am standing here. You are standing there. That is clear. Isn't it? Okay. Now let's say there is, what is the meaning here? This, there. Look at this sentence. Boy is in the class. A sentence. A boy is in the class. A bird is in the bush. Okay. Two birds are in the bush. See that? Then 5 girls are in the room. That is. So when you read these sentences, don't you find something not good? Or you like this sentence as such? Do you like these sentences? Something is missing, isn't it? A boy is in the class. A bird is in the bush. 2 birds are in the bush. 5 girls are in the room. Some problem. Something you feel. You want to add something more, isn't it? In such cases, what do, you know? You use this. And this, here it is, introductory there. You call it introductory there. There you say there's no meaning. No meaning. No special meaning. Only just introduce that sentence. Sometimes you will stand like this. Suppose your friend is with you and you are taken to a group of people. And those people are strangers to you. So what will you do? You will stand here. You don't know what to do. Then your friend will come and say, meet so and so. So he is introducing you to that group. Like that, this word there is introducing, used as an introduction, so to say. So there is a starting point. Remember I told you once now that English, the starting point of an English sentence is subject. Not necessarily. At that time I told you there will be some revision later. And again we will go on revising now. For example, as you advance, there has to be some revisions. Otherwise, you cannot hold on to what you learned in the LKG or UKG or standard 1. After some days, it will change. Change means not a total change, slight kind of improvement, you can say. Isn't it? Yes. You remember when you were small babies, your mother used to feed you. See that? After some time, you started feeding yourself. Feeding is the same, but different feed. Advanced. Now what about? Does your mother come to feed you? No. You open the tiffin and you start eating. Isn't it? Swallowing things. You have no time. Okay? Yes. Don't do that. Yes. Introducing. So what do you see? You start with this. There. Then immediately after that, you write the verb. There is. And then continue. There is a boy in the class. See, you are taking. There is a boy in the class. There is a bird in the bush. There are 2 birds in the bush. There are 5 girls in the room. In this case, one point you must remember. What is it? The actual subject of the sentence is not there. The actual subject of the sentence is the word that comes after the verb. There is a boy. There is a bird. There are 2 birds. There are 5 girls. So these are the subjects. Understand? So here you are, a boy, a bird, 2 birds, 5 girls. But it comes after the subject comes after the verb. Immediately after the verb. Understand? Very simple. Is there anything else to say? Boy is, there is a boy in the class, there is a bird in the class, there are 2 birds in the bush, there are 5 girls in the room. Isn't it? There is a dog in the street. There is a dog in the street, right? Dog. And then there is a tiger in the forest. There are monkeys on the tree. There are monkeys on the tree. So positive, negative, and this is present tense. Present tense. Okay, that is clear. Okay. So after there, immediately after there, what should come? The verb should come. Immediately after there, the verb should come, and then the actual subject of the sentence. So here we are making a kind of improvement. Starting point of a sentence need not be the subject. When a sentence begins with there, the subject comes after the verb, like there is a. See, that is clear. Now the negative is, we say now, there is a monkey on the tree. On the tree. Suppose you want to say, there is no monkey, what should you say? You can say, there is not. That is, always you will, there isn't. There isn't. Short form. Do not, don't, does not, doesn't, did not, didn't, like this. So here this is, understand, that is very simple, isn't. But here there are, again you can see, suppose there are 2 wrestlers. There are 2 wrestlers in the hall. Wrestler, you know wrestler? That is wrestling. Wrestling. Yes. So there are 2 wrestlers in the room. You understand that they are not there. So what will you see? You will say are not. But we don't say this. Instead we will say aren't. There aren't two wrestlers in the room. There aren't. There is, there isn't. There are, there aren't. You know, there are not, we will not say. Because you are advanced students. Yes. Now, in this case, this is negative. Suppose there is, again we are coming back to that, there is. There is in this one. Sorry. There is, then one negative is there isn't. There isn't. There's one more negative for this. That is, there's not. So both ways you can say. Either you can contract it here, or see the full will be there is. So you can remove this and write an apostrophe and then there's not. Either you can say there isn't, or you can say there is not. There's not. There's not a big man there. There's not a ghost there. Some people say there is a ghost in the room. Ghost. There isn't a ghost there. There isn't. Or there's not. Both ways you can. There isn't or there's not. Now suppose you want to make a question, what will you do? Very simple. What is the principle of, what is this, the method of making questions in English? Subject verb inversion. What is subject plus verb? For example, he is a wrestler. Now you want to make a question, what will you do? V process. This is V. So, is he a wrestler? Simple. This is a simple question. The simplest way of question making in English. Subject verb is statement. Verb subject is question. Very simple. Understand? So simple. So, he is. Then there is it. He said there is an umbrella. Okay. There is an umbrella. Question: is there an umbrella? Is there an umbrella? That's it. If you say there isn't an umbrella, then isn't there an umbrella? Isn't there an umbrella? That's all. This is reverse it. Changes. It's called inversion. Inversion of subject and verb. Means subject verb is statements. Verb subject is change the position. Then you get a question. So simple. English is such a nice language, isn't it? So there is an umbrella? Is there an umbrella? Isn't there an umbrella? See? Like this. Now, don't think that this is only for the present tense, but all the tenses. You can see like that. See, there is, okay, there is, there isn't, there's not, there aren't, there are, there aren't, there was, there wasn't. See, there was a king. There wasn't a single person present. There wasn't a single person present. Wasn't. Where they were, they weren't. See that? Was, were, has, present perfect. There has, there hasn't, there hasn't been. See, There has been an accident. There hasn't been an accident. There haven't. See that? Haven't. There will. Past participle. There will. There won't. Will not. There won't. With all tenses, not just the simple present only. You can say like this, no? There has been an accident. There hasn't been an accident. There have been many problems. There haven't been there have been many problems. There haven't been many problems. There will be people waiting. There won't be people waiting. Doctors doing private practice, they will say, sir, there will be people waiting for you. Then another person will come. There won't be anybody waiting. So anyway, our question is usual. Has there been? See? Hasn't there been? Have there been? Haven't there been? Will there be? There will be no. Then won't there be? So there has been full, hasn't been, have been, haven't been, will be, there will be, and there won't be. There will be. There will be, there won't be. So won't there be? Won't there be will be question. Simple. Very simple. Is there any difficulty there? There have been people waiting. So then there won't be people waiting. There won't be. Have been. Simple for you. Is there anything difficult here? So remember, in this case, for example, there is a man, which is the subject. The actual subject is a man. Then there isn't anyone. There isn't anyone. There's not anyone. There isn't anyone. There's not. There are some people. Some people. See? There aren't any. There aren't any. Some and any, negative, and for positive sentences we say some, and negative we say any. These things we know already. There was a king. There wasn't a king. Okay. There were queens. There were queens in the palace. So, simple. There has been a storm. There hasn't been a storm. There have been quarrels. There haven't been quarrels. So there will be quarrels. There won't be quarrels. Everybody is happy. There won't be quarrels. Listen. Simple. There has been a storm. There has been an accident. There has been There has been migrations. There has been people coming from different places. Migration, like that. A question will be, has there been, hasn't there been, have there been, haven't there been, will there be, won't there be. I think it is very clear to you. Is there any difficulty? No. Very good. So in this case, what we must remember is the actual subject comes after the verb, and the verb should agree. There is an agreement, If the subject is singular, then verb should be singular. For example, we said there is an old man. Old man. There are old men. See here, theirs remains same, but this changes, no? You can see. Why? Because this is singular, subject, actual subject is singular. Here the actual subject is plural. That's all. So always remember that when you start a sentence with there, remember the actual subject is, it comes after the verb. Understand? There is going to be, see, there are, depends on, not there, because there will remain always the same. There will remain always the same, but the subject changes. Subject changes. So if the singular, singular verb, plural, plural verb. That's simple. Is there any problem? No. Okay.